Welcome along to the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre here in Albury for a big clash between the Bandits and Ringwood. Both sides looking to start the year 2-0 after first half victories. It is the first home game, of course, for the Southern Vale home Bandits. Steve Murphy in commentary alongside me is Jade Kolf. And Kolfie, very much looking forward to plenty of action tonight.
Looking forward to the first home game, Murph. Very, very exciting. The crowd is building. Good to see the Wodonga Southern Vale Bandits for their first home game, mate. And yeah, the Ringwood women, they're looking sharp and up and about tonight, mate. This should be a good clash.
Yeah, plenty to look forward to on both sides, Kolfie. We have a look at the Ringwood lineup. Gina Scaria, she is, of course, the Indian national captain, one of the most recognised figures. She'll be out on court in the 14 jersey tonight. One of the recognised figures in India, and we know how mad they are on their sport, of course. So that's saying something, playing right here in Albury tonight. Yeah,
they certainly are, mate. What a coup to have her in the lineup for the Ringwood women. I'm looking forward to seeing how she goes about her work tonight. She's the total package from what I can see in the warm-up, Murph, and very, very exciting to have her here tonight.
A couple of American imports, Cassidy Mihalko and Megan Mullings as well. Mullins from Arizona and I believe Wisconsin's where Cassidy Mihalko hails from, and Tony Farnworth, who's from New Zealand, Perth Lynx co-captain, one of the best defenders in the WNBL. So Ringwood certainly come tonight, Kolfie, full of confidence, no doubt, into this clash. They have had a late withdrawal. Lara Edmondson, who was good last week with 12 points and 8 rebounds, not taking her place. That'll, of course, be a little bit of a dent for them, but certainly plenty of quality in that lineup by the sound of it. Cover it at first look at them this season, Kolfie.
Yeah, always a bit of pressure on the imports, as we know, Murph, coming into the season. They want to impress. They want to do well, and tonight's the first night we get to see both the imports in action, and really looking forward to seeing how they go about their work.
Of course, tonight's action is brought to you by the SSNA Club in Albury. Get along, particularly the sports bar this time of year. Plenty happening at the SSNA Club, and you can get along and see all the big action on the big screens down there, Kolfie. Plenty to do. The Bandits warming up as well. Plenty to like about them. Emily Harmon's back again, but she is joined by a former college teammate, Cerise Daniel, who has just arrived on the border in the last 2 weeks. We look forward to watching Cerise. She'll run around tonight and looks very, very exciting for the Bandits in 2019.
Cerise looks very, very smooth in the warm-up, Murph. Looks like a bit of a combo guard, point guard, shooting guard. I think we'll see some dynamic things from her tonight. Obviously wants to make an impression early on. Cerise definitely looks the goods.
Couple of late signings too for the Bandits. Jessie Edwards comes across from Perth. She's played college ball over in the States at Minnesota. Actually finished 6th in the history of that of college over there for blocks. 61, I think it might have been in total she got, or around that mark in total. So finished 6th overall, ninth all-time rebounds as well. So looking forward to Jessie Edwards. And of course, probably the big signing that they've had alongside their coach, Lauren Jackson, who's been much talked about whether she'll play a role later on in the season, co-coaching with Hayden Kirkwood. But Natalie Hurst, very good friends of Lauren Jackson, of course, a former Opal. Nat Hurst brings a wealth of experience and just coming off a MVP with the Bendigo Spirits in the WNBL as well, and 7-time Canberra Capitals winning champion as well in the WNBL. So you can't get much more credentials than that, Cole.
You can't get much better than Nat Hurst. Comes from plenty of winning done over her career. Still playing tremendous basketball and looking for some real leadership from Nat Hurst throughout the season for 2019, Murph.
We're not too far away from tip-off. We're, in fact, just 1 minute and 9 seconds away. Thanks for joining us on NBL1. Of course, 2 big matches, the men to follow tonight, the Bandits and Ringwood. Really looking forward to those 2 sides going head-to-head as well between the 2. About to break from the huddle between the 2 camps. Of course, Ringwood, that's again repeating a withdrawal that we understand. Number 9, Lara Edmondson, not taking her place. 12 points last week, was very influential. 8 rebounds. Lady Bandits doing it tough last week, coming from behind late with under 4 minutes to go on the clock to get up and win their opening game. But now they're on their home court, named after their coach, Lauren Jackson. Tim Modern at the helm of Ringwood, who was stepping up from Big V State Championship basketball this year too into NBL1, this new exciting competition. It's already started with a bang.
And just quietly, Murph, the Ringwood coaching staff, they have come for business tonight. They are looking sharp.
Literally.
Ready to go.
They certainly have. So the players shake the referee's hand. Trotter makes her way into position. And we're just about set for tip-off thanks to the SSNA club here at the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre. NBL1 women's action about to get underway. Edwards to stand alongside the American import of Ringwood in Mullings. We just await a little bit of earring adjustment, it looks like, on the sidelines by Trotter. Or Trotto, I should say. Trotto back on court now. And we're set to get underway. Opening tip-off. And it goes the way of the Bandits. First possession. And we'll pass across to Mahadi. Inside, across to Edwards. Looking for Daniel. Recovers. Ooh. And a nice block there by Mullings. Comes down to Trotto. And Ringwood with their first crack at it. Out wide. Bone. Looks inside the key, but a little clumsy by both sides early. Mahadi to Hurst. She'll look to control a lot of this game. They'll look for a lot of inside ball to that lady Edwards. Possible foul called. It is.
Really working hard in the low post there, Edwards. She was double teamed there. She did a good job to get that shot up.
Edwards would go to the line for a couple of shots. And the first chance to hit the scoreboard for either side. A couple of loose passes to start there in Kaufman by both sides.
I think a little bit of nerves early on there, Murph, without a doubt.
First shot's good. Some encouraging words from Nat Hurst. And the Western Australian starts with a couple of points. The Bandits lead 2-0. 9:20 remaining in the opening term here from the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre. Ringwood around the arc. Mullins takes it left, back inside. Nice, puts it off the glass. 2 points to Mullings.
Nifty little move there, Murph. Loves to go to the rack early on.
Hurst, Edwards, Mahadi. Bone. So good last week, Bone. I watched their match against the Centre of Excellence. Very, very tidy. Farnworth, the Kiwi, outside, long range for a triple. Doesn't go. Harmon. And Daniel comes up with it for the Bandits. Down court. We're 2-2. 8:40 remaining. In the first, Daniel puts up the jumper. And a nice finish, Cole.
Nice 15-foot jumper there. Great start for the import.
Bandits lead 4-2. Mihalko. Inside, nice. Gets to the paintwork. Blocked nicely. Wonderful work by Daniel.
Daniel doing it at the defensive end there too, Murph. Made that jump shot there earlier on.
I'm WNBL champion, of course. Inside to Edwards. Can't get the shot to go off the glass, and it'll be a Bandits ball.
I really like the 1-2 game early on, Murph, from the Lady Bandits. Really looking to get the ball inside to Edwards.
Definitely looks like that tactic, doesn't it?
Playing that 1-2 game with Nat Hurst and Edwards makes total sense. Edwards really really stands tall underneath that rim.
Harmon Hurst for another triple outside. Can't get it to go again. Bone. In fact, Trotto with the defensive rebound goes inside the paint. Can't get it to drop off the glass, and Daniel brings it up court from outside and misses again. So the Bandits certainly going for a few from downtown early in this match. This is Farnworth. Goes inside of Mahadi. Nice little layup. And Ringwood for the first time take the lead.
Very nice drive from Farnworth there. Just assessed what was going on. Then just blew by the defender.
Harmon. Nice work there by Mihalko. Goes to Bone. Quick ball movement. Goes across to Trotto. Harmon got a hand to it, but that was all. Farnworth. Bone. Around the perimeter. Takes on Mahadi. Nice little 1-2 inside. And puts it off the glass. 8-4. Ringwood. I think that's a 6-0 now. 6 points in a row to Ringwood. Daniel doesn't go the jumper, went to Edwards.
A little bit of overuse with the ball there from the Lady Bandits.
Mihalko underneath the rim and called a foul on Sharice Daniel. And Mihalko will go to the line.
Yeah, hard foul from Daniel there, but it's a good foul. Underneath the rim, you'd never want to give up the layup. Make the Ringwood ladies earn it from the stripe.
And timeout called. So 5:58 remaining on the clock in the opening term here at the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre, Colf. For the SSNA club, and Ringwood 8, Bandits 4. What have you made of the opening 4 and a bit minutes?
Definite fast-paced Murph up and down the court. That'll definitely, game number 2 on the season will definitely test out the conditioning. But clearly the Lady Bandits are looking to play that 1-2 game with Hurst and Edwards. Makes total sense. Edwards really takes some room, some space underneath that hoop. So they really want to use her skill and her talent in there. But really just filling out the filling out process early on, Murph. But looks like an even matchup thus far.
They look rushed at times, the Bandits, just going inside the key particularly. Just a couple of...
I'm sure Coach Lauren Jackson's talking to them about that now. Just want to slow it down a little bit. Just get back to what they're looking to do in their sets, and you don't want to get too caught up in the up and down game, especially when we're turning the ball over. So great call from Coach Jackson there to call a timeout to talk it over. Molly
Rice comes into the game. First look at her on court, home court for 2019. Couple of shots here to Mihalko. 11 points last week. Very talented player. And can't get the second to go. So 9-4. Ringwood's way. Mahadi. Looks inside Edwards. Chooses to go to Hurst, and Rice has it picked away by Bone. And a foul called on Molly Rice.
Yeah, Molly's not going to be happy with that start there. Just a little bit of a clumsy pass there, and then overextended on the foul. That's always the way it seems to be, and she'll want to really regroup from that.
Ringwood with momentum, controlling the game. And as I speak, Colfie, Bone leaving it behind. Guarding her is Nat Hurst, the former Opal. Nice little handoff across to Mullins.
Edwards, and tremendous rebound.
Can't get it to drop, so Edwards to Daniel. Hurst. This is Daniel. Looks to put the jumper up, and nicely done. Daniel finishes, and the Bandits stop what was a 7-0 run there by Ringwood. Now this is Bone. Almost a travel. Mihalko outside for a triple. Can't get it to go. And under the rim does nicely.
You hate to see those second chance points. Coach Jackson wouldn't be happy with that. They want to get the rebound straight off the bat.
Hurst brings it up court. Mahadi. Inside to Rice. Last touch off Ringwood. Bandits ball. And a change here. Looks like we've got Spillane coming in, possibly. No, Goldie. Goldie coming into the lineup. It is. Going out is Bone, who's had a good start. And this is Mahadi. Hurst tries to go inside. Draws. No. Draws the foul. Does. It'll be 2 shots to the Bandits. Nat Hurst creating something.
That's one of the great benefits of it, having a Nat Hurst on the roster this season, Murph. When anything starts to break down, I'm sure she's going to take it upon herself to try and get to the rim. As you can see there, still explosively quick, to say the least, there from Nat Hurst.
5 minutes, 29 seconds into the match, and Hurst has her first couple of points of the match. And brings the margin to 3. Trotto obstructing traffic. Slick ball to Farnworth. Outside the arc, steps inside, puts up the jumper. Nicely done.
Murph, that was a very, very smooth jump shot there from Farnworth. She looks the real deal. About 18 foot there. She rose up. Nice touch, nothing but net.
Hurst brings it up court. Rice inside to Edwards. Under the rim. Gets the left mid up, off the glass. 2 points to Edwards. Hurst almost steals the ball back there. Off Goldie. Some good defensive work as Mullings of Ringwood brings it up. Goldie. Mihalko inside the paint. Can't get it to drop. Mahadi. Rice, nice ball under the rim. Hurst outside. Daniel Mahadi for 3, and it drains. First one of the match.
Some impressive ball movement there, Murph, and we've got a turnover. Back the other way.
Rice, Bandits, chance for another basket. Daniel inside. All of a sudden, momentum swinging. Daniel picks it back up, draws the foul, and the Bandits in a heartbeat can take the lead back.
Wow, that slick ball movement on the 3-pointer there. Really good stuff there from the Lady Bandits. And then the turnover, and Daniel now a chance to cash in on that, Murph, with 2 shots at the line.
So Charisse Daniel steps up. No problems the first one. (13). 3:10 remaining in the opening term. Goldie outside, Farnworth for 3, and the lead changes again.
Right on cue there. Farnworth, she's the one to look out for on the perimeter. No doubt about that.
Daniel
turnover.
Looks for Edwards, and Mullings comes up with it. To Goldie, who's been prominent since coming on, to Farnworth for 2 in a row. Farnworth can't get this one to drain. And Daniel. Around the back, Charisse Daniel. The American to the former Opal. Rice. Edwards. Beautiful block, Mullings, and here comes Farnworth. Out wide, Mihalko for 3, and no, doesn't count. Did drop it, but stepped out. Side Trotto for 3. Can't get it to go. Hurst takes it down court quickly. Gives to Harmon. Inside the paint. Harmon, can she put it up? She does. Draws the foul. Doesn't get it to drop, but she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Harmon did a good job there. She was pinned underneath the basket. Nat Hurst looked up, had Harmon on the wing. And the Lady Bandits have settled quite well here, Murph, after the first quarter.
So this is just showing the strength of the Bandits this year. Harmon, this will be her first points of the match. She gets it to drop last year, of course. Key inside, Mia King up off the glass, no. Foul called. That'll be against Olivia Barber.
Wasn't much Barber could do there, Murph. She's giving up tremendous size. Once Mia King gets the ball down low there.
Causing headaches underneath that rim, inside that paint.
Causing a lot of headaches since she's been ignited into this contest.
One thing I must say from this opening half, Colf, is it does look like it's going to go to the distance, this one. Not a lot between the two sides. Very much both been, at times, a little reckless with possession. And a foul called here. And the foul will go against Spillane. Kate Spillane. For Ringwood, who's found a way onto the court in this second quarter. Bandits with the ball. Inside, Barber puts it up off the glass. Defensive rebound to Ella Ogier. Ogier outside for three. Mia King underneath off the glass, 2 points, Ringwood. They go back out to a 6-point lead.
Coach Lauren Jackson would be disappointed with that. Wide open three-pointer, and then Mia King underneath the basket for another easy two.
This is Mahadi. Hurst. Inside, jumpers up, nice shot.
Right on cue there from Nat Hurst. Shot clock was winding down. She hit the 15-foot jumper just to calm the nerves.
Maybe that might swing a bit of momentum back the home side's way. Hurst now steals the ball and whistle. Nat Hurst getting very prominent, very busy in this match, probably sensing an occasion as well to step it up.
Great stuff from Nat Hurst there.
It'll be a Ringwood ball.
Picked the pocket, the ball bounced loose, players diving on the floor. Great intensity out here tonight. How good was Hurst there, Murph? That experience, the Ringwood did not know where she was coming from there. She was around the back door play. Almost came off.
They need that right now. Ravi Kumar has found her way into the game. This is Ravi Kumar for Ringwood. Inside, well done, Emma Mahadi. Steals it, gets to the top of the key. Can't complete the play, unfortunately. Mia King. Ravi Kumar. Nice ball. Ogier. Back to Ravi Kumar. Ogier. Goes to Mihalko. Goes inside the paint. Gets her own offensive rebound. Ravi Kumar, Mia King underneath, and Ringwood come up with the ball again for a third time. Ogier. Barber to contend with, and misses Mia King. Now Hurst to bring it up court.
Beautiful.
And a bit of momentum back to the Bandits.
Beautiful move from Mahadi. Makes the three, drives to the rack. She's impressed so far.
And Edwards comes up with a steal here. 25-27, 3:49 remaining in the second, thanks to the SSNA club. Ringwood lead it. And a timeout for Ringwood.
Yeah, Ringwood want to talk it over. Lead down to 2 points. I dare say they would want to inject Farnworth back into this contest. That lead has dwindled since their star player took a well-deserved break, you would say, Murph. She's done a lot of her work rate's been up since tip-off.
Well, Tonya Farnworth as well spent some time off court in this period. Hasn't scored in this term, and that has halted a fair bit of the firepower for Ringwood.
And Emma Mahadi, since Farnworth has gone to the bench, has had an impact on the offensive end. I believe Mahadi was guarding Farnworth at the defensive end, but, you know, Mahadi's been impressive. I like what I've seen from her. She's aggressive on the defensive end and is not afraid to get her hands dirty on the offensive end. If the imports are not looking to be aggressive, she's taken on herself.
Emma Mahadi is up to 5 points now for the Clash. Jessie Edwards, the leading scorer for the Southern Vale home Bandits, with 8 points. And Tonya Farnworth for Ringwood leads their scoring with 11, but hasn't added since quarter time. Back on court now. Bandits ball. Mahadi to bring it back up court. We have 3:43 remaining, second term from the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre. NBL1 action here. Mahadi gets her own rebound and gets to the drop, draws the foul, and Mahadi is turning heads here at the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre.
Beautiful move out of the timeout from Coach Lauren Jackson. Set it up, went straight to Mahadi. Coach Lauren Jackson saw the size advantage there. Mahadi straight to the rack. Scores tied up at 27.
8 points now for Mahadi, makes it a 3-point play. As Ravi Kumar has possession of the ball for Ringwood. Mia Halko, Mullings back on court, drives hard inside. Almost draws a foul as well off the glass.
Explosive moves there from Megan Mullins.
Ringwood lead again.
Really elevated there to make the layup.
Daniel, Harmon, Mahadi for 3. Gets at the drop. Emma Mahadi moves to 11 points. Her second outside bucket of the clash. Bandits up by 2. 2:51 remaining in the second. This is Farnworth, the Perth Lynx co-captain, off the rim. Hurst with a defensive rebound to Daniel. Daniel back. Mahadi couldn't do it again, could she? No. It'll be a Ringwood ball.
Heat check there from Mahadi. That was from about 32 feet. But, hey, that's okay. She is aggressive and the confidence is flowing.
She's feeling it right now. She's got a hot hand out there.
She is feeling it. 11 points and obviously wanting more.
Bone. Danny Bone back on court. Ravi Kumar. Farnworth. Back to more of a starting lineup for Ringwood. Mihalko. Bone. Mullings. Hard defensive effort there by Harmon, and just Mahadi accidentally just clipping Mihalko across the chops, you might say. Golf. There'll be 2 shots to Cassidy Mihalko.
There's that girl Mahadi again. She's in everything. Whether she's shooting, scoring, playing defense, she is really impacted.
2:13 remain in the second term in our broadcast match, and Cassidy Mihalko levels it up at 31 apiece. Bandits bring it up court. Mahadi. Nat Hurst. Emily Harmon puts the jumper up. It's good. Bandits lead again. Emily Harmon moves along to 3 for the match. Ringwood had possession of the ball. Mihalko, their last point scorer. Inside the paint, beautiful twist and turn, 180-degree spin by Mullings. And we're squared up again, 33 apiece. We have 1:32 remaining in the second. Hurst drives inside, tries to give Harmon inside the paint, gets it up and draws the foul. Nice work, Emily Harmon, as she starts to assert herself on this match.
And Megan Mullings is wondering what is going on there. Looks like she's taken an elbow in the belly region, and things were getting a little bit testy underneath the basket there, Murph. And Mullings was really looking for answers as she tries to really get her breath back there. I think she's a little bit winded, the star athlete, Mullings.
Harmon drops it first. She moves to 5 points, and the Bandits have a 2-point lead with under 1:20 to go in the second. Second quarter action brought to you by the SSNA Club. As Ringwood bring it down. Ravi Kumar outside. Mihalko can't get the 3 to drain. Hurst. Mahadi. Daniel combining with Storer. Daniel just inside. Storer ties it up with Farnworth. Well done.
Back under that basket again there, Murph. Ringwood ball.
It is a Ringwood ball.
Both teams not giving an inch there on that jump ball scenario.
Megan Mullings. Now Bone. Almost lost it there, Bone. Back to Mihalko. Outside. Ravi Kumar doesn't want the 3. Goes inside. Mullings gets the offensive rebound and gets it to drop.
Yeah, Megan Mullings, she's an impressive athlete when she gets the ball underneath there. you better start heading back down the other end of the court.
8 points to Megan Mullings, the American import from Arizona. Most blocks, high school record, Cactus High School back in Arizona, record she actually has, Megan Mullings as well, back there. 61 blocks for the year, I believe. As the buzzer for half-time, we are tied up 35 apiece here in NBL1 action.
making Farmworth work at the offensive end. Really has to happen. Got to really take it out of the Ringwood star.
Hurst brings it down. Mahadi almost stripped of the ball by Bona Ringwood. Another pass, turnover. Mihalko draws the foul, gets to the drop off the glass, and a possible three-point play coming up to Ringwood.
Tough move from Mihalko. She had some work to do there. She was out in front, but she got crunched as she went to the rim and tickled it up off the glass with the soft touch. And she'll look to make the three points to be around.
High lead has been 7 kill game high lead of 7. Scoring, so 8 points the biggest. Bandits Bone puts up the jumper, nice finish.
Paddock didn't take it to the rack.
Down goes the way of Ella.
Yeah, Charisse get things.
Term and Charisse down. Go. It'll have 3 and it's back in the game. 45-40.
Right on cue there, Murph. They needed that bucket.
Cerise Daniel Nelly pickpockets away from Bone, puts up the jumper. Mullings with the offensive rebound and good enough to get it on the left. Off the glass for 2 points. Having an impact on this game, Mullings now goes to equal top scorer for Ringwood with 11 points, joining Farnworth. 7-point lead to Ringwood. And a foul called. Bandits ball. The foul was actually called on Trotto on that occasion. Mahadi. Hurst. Emma Mahadi from the top of the key. Off the glass. Tonya Farnworth gets the rebound. Brings it up court. Feeds in to Trotto. But Hurst and the Bandits come up with it. Daniel to Rice. Beautiful ball movement around. And Matt Gill again. Emma Mahadi gets it the drop from 3.
Beautiful ball movement there, Murph. Swung it to Mahadi.
Point ball game. Nice feet. And Hurst.
Mahadi was in 2 minds there as she went to the rack there, Murph. Wasn't sure whether to give the pass or go herself.
Ravi Kumar outside for 3 and gets to the drop. Ravi Kumar comes up with a nice bucket. This gives that little buffer of 4 points again to Ringwood. Her first points of the night, and not a bad way to bring it up, Jade Cole.
Very good, yeah. Really starting to get her teeth into this contest as well, as she gets a rebound as well, Murph, and burst down the floor.
Doing it both ends. Outside Ogier
Ooh.
and Ringwood have caught fire late in the third.
Yeah, Coach Lauren Jackson, she wants a timeout. You can see she's frustrated there.
They now trail by 7. Emily Harmon, almost a travel. Out to her. puts it off the glass. Defensive rebound to Edwards. Well, I don't think Cerise Daniel expected it from Edwards when the pass went in. They both arrived together a couple of weeks ago. They weren't on the same page right then, as Edwards subs out of the match for the moment, and Emily Harmon subs back in.
Yeah, Cerise definitely wasn't expecting that pass. Edwards wanted to start the fast break, but Cerise wasn't looking at the direction of the ball. Costly turnover there from the Bandits.
We have 6:43 remaining for the SSNA club in the final quarter action. Speak us through that call.
Well, we've got a cheap foul there. Coach Lauren Jackson not happy with that call there. There was a Ravi Kumar looked to thread the needle, and Bandits called for a holding foul.
Ravi Kumar to Mihalko from three-point range. Offensive rebound goes to Farnworth. The jumper put up by Mihalko. And Mihalko gets at the drop. 11 points last week. She's bettered that with 12 so far tonight. Still 6:20 remains in the match for the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre, which stadium is filling up fast ahead of the men's match. Cerise Daniel from downtown can't get it to go. Trotto. In fact, Farnworth goes to the bucket, draws the foul, and will go to the line for two.
Yep, Farnworth will be disappointed that she actually missed that bucket there. I thought that was very makeable. She was moving to her left, tried to kiss it off the glass, but wasn't able to execute. But once again, as I said to you earlier on, Murph, she's got class written all over her, this young lady, and she makes the first. Takes her to 15 points. And Mullings has just checked into the game also. So, Lady Bandits with some work to do here.
Right on, 6 minutes to play, 64-57. It's Ringwood, the visitors, by 7. Hurst goes inside the key. Nice ball. Emily Harmon off the glass. And the Bandits claw 2 points back.
What a beautiful pass from Nat Hurst. She was looking for some options and then zipped it into the paint. That was elite right there, Murph. Beautiful stuff.
Harmon goes to 7 points for the match. Rami Kumar out wide to Mullings. Flicks it across. Trotto. Mullings inside the paint to the basket. Stripped of the ball almost by Molly Rice. Foul called on Molly Rice. And it'll be Megan Mullings that'll go for a couple of shots.
Yep, Mullings to the line. So the last couple of calls there with the Hawks going to the basket hasn't gone the Lady Bandits' way. But when your ball club's being aggressive and trying to get to the rack, Murph, you're going to get these calls, especially in a tight contest like we have here tonight. What a great opening contest here for the first home game of the season.
Megan Mullings misses the first but gets the second to go. So we have a 6-point ball game, 5:22 remaining in the fourth, thanks to the SSNA club in Albury. Bandits need to come up with a bucket here. Hurst to Daniel. Inside to her former college teammate, Emily Harmon. Back to Cerise Daniel. Goes inside the paint, puts it up. And the defensive rebound with Mihalko, who gives to Mullings of Ringwood and now Farnworth. So the three of their stars combined. Biggest margin of the match has been 10 points to Ringwood. Farnworth, we're getting near that territory. Mullings, nice ball. Mihalko puts it off the glass for another 2. Mihalko takes her scoring to 14 for the night. 67-59. 8-point ball game here at the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre. Mahadi, Harmon, Daniel, Hurst. Nice move around Farnworth. Gets under the bucket. Outside, Mahadi for 3. The Bandits needed it. Didn't go. And the defensive rebound with Mullings of Ringwood. Ravi Kumar brings it up court. Left, inside. Nice ball under the bucket. Waiting there, Trotto. Easy basket off the glass. Nice layup.
Ravi Kumar just really getting down the floor with ease. And, geez, I'll tell you what, Ravi Kumar, she likes the assist. Nice with the looking after her teammates, rewarding them for getting in the right places.
Well, Mahadi tried to go to Rice. Rice did nicely to steal it back off Mihalko. Now the ball to Hurst. Nice ball. Getting clear is Emily Harmon, and that's money for her all night. 61-69, margin back to 8. Ringwood still lead.
Nice from Harmon there on the baseline. A little 14-foot sneaky jumper. And she really had to make that to keep the Bandits in touch.
This stage last week, Bandits came from a point behind to win. Well, they won by 6 on that occasion. They need a similar turnaround to get the points tonight. Farnworth out wide. Ravi Kumar puts the jumper up and just beats the shot clock. And, well, Emily Harmon turnover. Ravi Kumar causing havoc with her speed out there on the ball at the moment.
Yeah, she is. She's buzzing around everywhere.
Mullings steps in against Rice, turnover. Good defence there, Molly Rice. Now Nat Hurst can go to Cerise Daniel, gives to Emma Mahadi inside to Harmon. Under the rim, puts it up off the glass. Another 2 points, back-to-back buckets. Emily Harmon, the Bandits, climb back in the contest.
Beautiful move there from Harmon. And Megan Mullings is down here underneath the basket, and she's copped another whack. She's throwing herself around. She drove to the hoop there before Murph and went up. I thought it was probably a charge, but the ball spilled out, and Mullings took another heavy knock. She's down here trying to regroup. But we've got 2:47 on the clock, Murph. It's Ringwood by 6. So the Bandits are going to have to take care of the ball here over the last 3 minutes, without a doubt. They can't afford any turnovers. Have to get some stops as well.
Ravi Kumar, very much an impact player just between the legs there, if you don't mind, to Trotto. Top of the key, doubles back. Goes back to her right. Farnworth the 3 for Ringwood. That's what they required and exactly what the Southern Vale home Bandits didn't. Mahadi. Cerise Daniel. Top of the key, inside. Edwards under the rim, foul called. And the Bandits will go to the line for 2 shots, Jessie Edwards.
Yep, Edwards did her best there to get that ball up. It was very tight underneath the basket. And these are must free throws from Edwards. 2:09 on the clock. Ringwood by 9.
9 remaining, thanks to the SSNA club. In the first of the doubleheader tonight. Men's action coming up after this one. Couple of points there to Jessie Edwards. Takes her to 12 for the match. 2:04 remaining. Bandits down by 7. As Daniel almost takes it away from Mihalko of Ringwood. Cassidy Mihalko gives to Jacqueline Trotto. Out wide, Ravi Kumar for 3. Mihalko under the bucket and off the glass nicely for 2 points. 74-65. 9 points now, that lead to Ringwood. Jessie Edwards goes straight up the lane. Inside, Harmon out to Mahadi. Back to Harmon, and just getting a hand in there was Megan Mullings of Ringwood. It'll be a Bandits ball on the baseline. Harmon up with the jumper. And a good fourth quarter here by Emily Harmon. 11 points now. She is up to 1:25 left. Bandits down by 7 as the chant goes up around the stadium for the home team. Trotto for Ringwood. Mihalko outside Mullings. Gives to inside to Farnworth. Puts it up. All class. All class by Tonya Farnworth. Margin back out to 9. Bandits need something exceptional from here. Daniel inside, and that'll work to Edwards. Gets it to go off the glass. Edwards moves along to 14 points for the match. 50 seconds remain in the fourth for the SSNA club. A handy buffer here of 7 points to Ringwood. And they need a couple of steals if they're going to get up in this one, Colf.
They really do. They need a couple of steals. They need to stop the clock, and they need Ravi Kumar to miss some free throws right here.
So Ravi Kumar makes it a slightly larger margin.
An 8-point lead.
That becomes not more than not 8. It's still 8. Cerise Daniel from way downtown. Ambitious. And it's across the baseline. It'll be a Ringwood ball. 43.8 left on the clock to play. And you fancy all it becomes now Ringwood's game to lose. Maintain possession. Emily Harmon just lays a foul on Jacqueline Trotto. Come up as Harmon's second foul of the match. And Jacqueline Trotto will go to the line.
6 points for Trotto tonight. Make that 7. And fair to say, Murph, the Ringwood Hawks look like they're going to get the W in this one.
2 from 4 from here last week against the Centre of Excellence. She's done well, 2 from 2 there. And not only that, 8 points tonight, better than her effort of 6 last week. So making a fine start for Jacqueline Trotto to the Ringwood season. Edwards out wide. Emma Mahadi to put up another 3 off the rim. Defensive rebound going the way of Cassidy Mihalko. And we're down to 20 seconds remaining in the match. It'll be a Ringwood victory here. Farnworth. The Bandits will start with their first loss of the season. And across, it'll be a Ringwood ball. So just over 8 seconds remaining. Looking forward to next week. These two sides. Ringwood. It'll be Diamond Valley for the Bandits, and Kilsyth will be the opponent for Ringwood next Sunday afternoon. Bandits back at home, of course. Harmon comes up with a rebound. Last rights, last shot of the match. No good. There's the buzzer. Ringwood Hawks take the win, 79-69. Jade Kolf, thanks for your partnership in commentary. We look forward to people sticking around and watching the men's action shortly.
Absolutely, Murph. Looking forward to it. Should be a beauty.
Thanks to the SSNA club. NBL1 women's action is over. A 10-point win to Ringwood.